Today we will be doing a 30-minute posture emphasizing workout, okay? So today we're going to target the arms with full body moves, releasing tension in the neck, as well as focus on strengthening the back muscles, okay? Your posterior chain muscles. So that way we can help open up the chest here, prevent those shoulders from rounding forward, and prevent a hunchback as well. So if you're ready, go ahead and make your way to your mat. Keep your water bottle next to you, and let's begin. So I want you to begin in the middle of your mat with your legs hip distance apart, your knees soft. Start with your hands down at your sides, drop your shoulders from your ears. Let's begin by doing an inhale as you bring your shoulders up, down, and around. Opening up the chest nice and wide, repeat that motion, okay? So you inhale, come up, exhale, down and around. Two more. Nicely done. Last one. Beautiful. From here, I want you to go ahead and keep one hand at your side. The opposite hand's going to come up and overhead. Inhale, reach, side bend, exhale. Hand comes down, same thing, same side, okay? So we inhale, side bend up and over. Exhale to return to start. Same thing, opposite side, so opposite hand comes up. Inhale, reach up and over, so pretend you're coming up and over a barrel. Exhale, and it comes down. One more. Inhale, reach up and over, and exhale, return to start. Nicely done. From here, I want you to go ahead and keep your body nice and still. Inhale as you turn your head to the side of the room, feeling a nice stretch down the front of the neck. Exhale, return your head to start. Inhale, turn your head the opposite direction. Exhale, return to start. From here, you're going to inhale as you look up at the ceiling. And as you exhale, I want you to create that slight double chin there, okay? Inhale, look up at the ceiling. And exhale, we're creating that length down the back of the neck to open up space between the vertebrae. From here, I want you to go ahead and bring your chin to your shoulder. And you're going to roll right to left, okay? Again, kind of create that slight double chin so that way you can have length down the back of the cervical spine. We're rolling right to left for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Bring your head back to center. From here, I want you to bring one hand overhead, and then you're going to drop your head to the side. Just a gentle stretch here, okay? And then slide your palm down your thigh. Okay. Breathe through it for 3, 2, and 1. Release that hand. Same thing, opposite side. So then the opposite hand's going to come on the side of your head, and you're going to gently tilt your head to the side. Okay. So what this is doing is creating a length, a guided stretch through those muscles down the side of your neck. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Bring that hand down. From here, let's go ahead and open up the mid-back by bringing your heels together. Zip your thighs nice and tight. And then from here, I want you to go ahead and bring your hands to bar height. Inhale as you engage your abdominals and glutes. You're going to twist to the side, keeping your lower body still. As you exhale, you bring your upper body, so your torso and up, back to center. Inhale, turn to the opposite side. And exhale, return to start. Okay, so I want you to keep your hips nice and square, only twisting from the core and the mid-spine. So you'll see what range of motion you have currently during this workout. Okay, if you're a little stiff, that's all right. We're going to get ourselves warmed up. Last time on this side. Nicely done. From here, engaging your abdominals and glutes. I want you to twist your hips right to left. So an emphasis here on engaging the outer thigh as you twist your hips right to left. You're going to keep your upper body still, okay? So what this is doing is warming up our lower spinal rotators, okay? So we did the move previously, upper spinal rotators, now emphasizing on the lower, okay? Helping to mobilize the spine, unlocking any stiffness or tightness you might have. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. From here, keep your legs where they're at. We're going to inhale, plie down, exhale, come up. Inhale, plie down, exhale, come up. Might hear a few pops and cracks. And you can always keep your hands on your hips if you prefer, or for more balance and stability, you can keep your hands extended out to the sides with your palms facing down. As you come up, engage your inner thighs to your hip adductors. For 3, 2, and 1. As you come up, step it out a little bit wider. Pelvis is in neutral. We inhale as you come down. Exhale, come up, engaging your outer thighs, okay? Make sure your shoulders aren't all up in your ears, okay? So if they are, drop them down, releasing any tension up here. For 3, warming up the knee and ankle flexors. 2, last one, stay with me, and up. From here, bring your hands down to your sides. From here, I want you to go ahead and bring one arm out, extended towards the side, reach back to center. Opposite hand comes out to the side, back to center, okay? So you're gonna feel this nice rotation here through the mid-spine. Reach long, okay? Think elongating the muscles, finding length through the muscles. That is our targeted goal in Pilates. Okay, for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. And turn to the side here. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open up your chest nice and wide. Knees are soft. Okay, doing a little bit of pec release. So you have your pec major and pec minor. This is tapping into those muscles, preventing your shoulders from rounding forward. And in addition to that, when those muscles are stretched out and not tightened, that will prevent a hunchback as well. So this is a really great one. If you have a desk job, you can do this a few times a day, kind of open things up and release that stretch. Now we're going to reverse it the opposite direction. So interlace your fingers in the front, round your spine forward. Hold this stretch for 3, 2, and 1. Let's do that one more time. Hands become behind your back. Open up your chest nice and wide. Knees are soft for 3, 2, 1. And reverse opposite direction for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Hands come down to your sides. Engage your abdominals and glutes. Pelvis is in neutral. I want you to bring your hands up and over, palms face the ceiling. Reverse, palms face forward, thumbs face down. Okay, so we're going to do some arm circles here. The only thing moving is your arms. Keep your core engaged, nice and steady. Okay, these are quite large arm circles for 3, 2, last time around, thumb points up, palms face forward, then thumb points down. Nicely done. From here, let's tap into some scapular mobility by bringing your hands in the front. You're going to inhale as you protract the scapula forward, and exhale as you retract back. Again, I'm going to turn to the side. We reach forward as you inhale. As you exhale, bring the scapula down and back. So pretend you have a little walnut in between your shoulder blades. You're going to try to crack the walnut. Okay, so you reach and retract. Last time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it back. Hands come overhead. Here we go. Elevate the scapula up and decompress down. Okay, so if you have any tension or tightness in your neck, your traps, your mid-back, that can also cause your shoulders to round forward. Nicely done. Hands come down to the sides. Beautiful. All right, friends. So from here, let's head into our mat portion. If you need a sip of water, go ahead and grab that now. If not, you can go ahead and come with me now to the sideline position. So from here, I want you to go ahead and lay with your knees stacked, okay? Your hips stacked. Make sure your pelvis isn't rounding forward. So if it is, retract it back. And then your bottom palm will be rested on the floor, palm facing the ceiling. Top hand, match up your other palm. And then from here, I want you to go ahead and inhale as you bring your top hand back. And then you're going to twist through your mid-spine, turn your head the opposite way that your knees are facing. Okay, so opening up, feeling that nice rotation through the mid-spine. And then hand swoops around. And then match up back with the palms. We inhale. You're going to bring your hand up, out, and around. Again, feeling that nice twist through the mid-spine. Hand comes forward, matching up your palms. Nicely done. From here, I want you to go ahead and come onto your elbow. Now your bottom knee bent 90 degrees, knee hip flexion. And from here, I want you to go ahead and make sure your hips are stacked, pelvis isn't rounded forward. Bring one hand up and overhead, reach, And as you exhale, you're gonna lift the bottom leg hip height, opposite hand extended long ways. Inhale, reach palm facing forward, and exhale, lift the bottom leg hip height and opposite hand extended forward. Really tap into your lateral breath technique, okay? If you need a refresher on that, or neutral pelvis, any of those foundational principles that we use in Pilates to help you have a safe and effective workout, you can always stop by the beginner series on the platform, okay? The beginner's guide will help give you a little refresher there. Last time, reach up and over, exhale, extend long. Nicely done. And then from here, you're gonna press yourself up. So with your legs positioned like so, you match your bottom palm to the mat. Extend hand long as you inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna loop the hand through. Inhale, extend hand long. Exhale, loop down and under, okay? That nice rotation through that mid-spine, your thoracic spine. 2 more, stay with me. Last one. Nicely done. Reverse your legs the opposite direction. Okay, so opposite side lying. From here, bend your knees 90 degrees hip flexion, top hand on the mat, palm facing the ceiling. Match up your top and your bottom hands. From here, I want you to inhale as you bring your top hand up, out, and around. Turn your head the opposite way of your knees. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bring your top hand up, out, and around. Match up your palms. Let's do that again. Inhale. Hand comes up, out, and around. Palm faces the ceiling. Feeling that nice rotation through your mid-spine. Exhale. And the hand comes up, out, and around, and you match up with your palms. From here, I want you to go ahead and press yourself up. Elbow stacked underneath shoulder. Hips are stacked. Neutral sideline pelvis, okay? So make sure your pelvis isn't rounding in. If it is, retract it back. Lift up your ribs. Make sure you're not sinking into your rib cage. From here, I want you to go ahead and extend top hand overhead. Extend top leg long. Inhale as you reach. As you exhale, you lift the bottom leg. So you inhale, reach as the top leg lowers. Exhale, lift. We lengthen and we reach. Nicely done. Really hone into your mind-body connection today. 2 more. Stay with me. Here we go. Last one. Nicely done, friends. From here, I want you to go ahead and bring your legs around in the front. All right, so from here, crisscross your legs. And you're going to bring your hands behind your head, interlacing your fingers with the thumbs at the jawline. Press your head back into your hands. Open up your chest wide. Inhale, engage your abdominals. You're going to twist to the side 2 times. So we exhale, exhale, inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, exhale, inhale, sit up tall. Okay, really push your head back into your hands. Sitting up nice and tall on your sits bones. As you twist, the first move is shallow, the second is deeper. Really tap into your breath work here. Make sure you're playing into that exhale. As you exhale, that helps get you through the hardest part of the move. Okay, and these rotational exercises in Pilates are meant to add length through the back of the spine, as well as help prevent posture imbalances. Okay, for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Place the one hand on the mat, opposite hand comes up and overhead. You reach, inhale, exhale, and repeat opposite side. Reach up and over for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. From here, stay crisscross. You're going to inhale as you open up the chest nice and wide. As you exhale, bring your hands forward, rounding the spine forward, reversing that stretch for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. From here, I want you to go ahead and press your hands into the mat. Swing your legs now to the back. Let's go into this prone position here. So I want you to go ahead and begin by bringing your hands forward. You're in a little kneeling position, and you're going to go ahead and set your bottom back. So you'll feel this nice stretch, nice opening through the chest, the front of the chest, the shoulders, okay? Just breathe into it. Relax your neck. You can rest your head on the mat for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and tap a little bit more into that pec release by bringing your elbows to the mat. You're going to interlace your hands behind your back, behind your head. Sit back into the stretch so you feel this nice stretch through the opening of the front of the chest. Relax your head on the mat. Okay. For 3, 2, and 1. Release that stretch. From here, I want you to go ahead and place your ear and shoulder down on the mat, and then the opposite hand, you're going to extend long, and then you're going to reach through, okay? So you're going to turn your head the opposite way. So again, you're going to feel this nice stretch through the mid-spine. Hold the stretch for 3, 2, and 1. And then repeat that same thing on the opposite side. So your ear and your shoulder matching up with the mat. Holding the stretch for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done, friends. From here, I want you to go ahead and come down onto your stomach, okay? We're going to tap a little bit more into strengthening our upper back on the back side, so our posterior chain muscles. So what we're going to start with is bringing your legs together, engaging your abdominals and glutes. Rest your head on top of your hands. Your palms face the mat. Dig your elbows into the mat. Engage your abdominals and glutes with your kneecaps hovering. As you exhale, I want you to lift your chest up. Extend your right hand out, left hand out. Right hand comes in, left hand comes in. Lower everything down. Relax your pelvis. Inhale, engage your abdominals and glutes. As you exhale, you lift your upper body up. Extend your right hand out, left hand out. Right hand comes in, left hand comes in. Lower everything back down. From here, bring your hands into goal post. Rest your forehead on the mat. We inhale, engage your abdominals and glutes. Now keep your head, your whole body on the mat. As you exhale, I just want you to bring your forearms up off the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades up, down, and back. Extend your hands forward by keeping your head on the mat. And retract back. So you're going to print your shoulder blades up, down, and back. Inhale, extend your hands forward as you reach. Exhale, bring your elbows in towards your sides. Okay, stay with me. Your kneecaps are hovering. Keep that engagement. Last time as you reach, you're going to inhale. As you exhale, bring your scapula up, down, and back. And then relax your forearms on the mat. Relax your pelvis. From here, I want you to go ahead and inhale, engage your abdominals and glutes. Now as you exhale, you're going to lift your upper body up. From here, you're going to swim your palms back. Okay, so your palms face the ceiling. And then I want you to rotate your palms to face the mat. Then your palms face the ceiling. And palms face the mat. Keep your upper body lifted. Keep that engagement for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Lower everything down. From here, your palms should be extended towards your side body, resting on the mat. Inhale, engage your abdominals and glutes. As you exhale, I want you to lift everything up. Look straight down at the mat. Swim your hands forward. Now from here, we're going to open up. So extend your hands and legs mat distance apart, and then bring them back together. Extend mat distance apart. Bring them back together. Don't lose that engagement in your glutes, okay, or you'll feel it in your low back for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Lower everything back down. Okay, stay with me. From here, I want you to inhale, engage your abdominals and glutes. Bring your hands behind your back, interlacing your fingers with your elbows pointed into the mat. So we inhale, engage, your kneecaps are hovering. As you exhale, I'm going to keep your body down, keep your forehead on the mat. You're just going to retract your scapula back by opening up the chest nice and wide so your shoulders come up, down, and back. And then relax so that way your elbows come back down to the mat. Keep your fingers interlaced. Inhale, engage your abdominals and glutes, kneecaps are hovering. As you exhale, retract the scapula back, opening up the chest nice and wide. And then you're going to rest your elbows on the mat. Okay, so the purpose of this exercise is to help open up the chest, prevent those shoulders from rounding forward. Okay, now, as we're doing this little exercise, make sure you don't lose that engagement in your abdominals and glutes. Okay, now I know it might be tricky, but you're also going to want to try to keep your pelvis in that prone position while laying and facing the mat. Okay, it can take some time to learn that mind-body connection, but I promise as you stay with it, and if you have any questions after class, please feel free to ask. I'll stick around to get those questions answered that you have. Nicely done. Last one. Relax your elbows on the mat. Inhale, engage, exhale, retract back, and relax. Beautiful job. From here, bring your hands forward, press your palms into the mat. You're going to curl your toes under, and then you're going to bring your body up, down, and back. Okay, let's sit into that resting pose. Let's give that low back a little bit of a rest here, stretch. Relax your neck. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done, friends. All right. So from here, I want you to go ahead and come into that prone position once more. So legs hip distance apart, palms meet the mat. All right, so now what can happen is your head can sag down, okay, and that places strain on the cervical spine. So I want you to first sink into your shoulder blades, and then you're going to retract your head back. Slight double chin here. You're going to look straight down at the mat, not out in front of you, okay? Now from here, if you have an arch in your low back, I want you to tuck your pelvis under until you feel that transverse abdominis engaged. Okay, so your low abs. With this correct position, I want you to inhale, engage your abdominals and glutes. As you exhale, you're going to extend the opposite hand and leg long as you reach. And then as you round your spine forward, you're going to bring your elbow to your knee. Exhale, extend long. Inhale, you're going to come together, round your spine forward. Can you feel that nice, almost like a crunch as you round forward? Okay, moving with precision and control, okay? Now, if this is too risky for you, you can always come onto a fist. That might feel better. Reach as you inhale. As you exhale, come together. Nicely done. Come back to setup position, okay, either on fists or palms to the mat. Go ahead and find your correct positioning here. So we inhale as we reach opposite hand and leg long. As you exhale, you're going to round forward, bring your elbow to your knee. Inhale, reach long. And exhale, you're going to come together, round your spine. Okay. For 3, 2, and last one. Nicely done. Come back to that setup position. Now from here, I want you to swing your legs around to the front. At this point, if you need a sip of water, go ahead and grab that. All right. So, if we have stiff spines, if we haven't had a chance to mobilize the spine throughout the day, right? That can cause that stiffness and tightness. Things can feel locked and sticky. So let's also tap into a little bit of that spinal mobilization to help prevent that tightness in your posture. Okay, those shoulders rounding forward. Let's help keep things moving and mobile. Okay, so I want you to place your hands at your side. Scoot your bum forward. Your feet are at the top of your mat. You're going to come down onto your back. Now, from here, I want you to go ahead and bring your heels slightly closer to your bum. Okay, so I want the back of your calves to be slightly touching the back of your thighs. Press your hands into the mat. I want you to bring your shoulders up, down, and back, opening up your chest nice and wide. Okay, so from this position, I want you to inhale as you engage your abdominals. As you exhale, you're going to tilt your pelvis back. So if you have a little blueberry underneath your low spine, you're going to squish the blueberry. Now your low spine is going to come up, and then your mid spine to your shoulder blades. So I want you to stop at the top. Check your ribs. If they're flaring out, I want you to gather them back together. So think knitting your ribs together. Inhale at the top. Now as you exhale, I want your mid spine to come down to the mat, and then your low spine. And then you're going to relax your pelvis at the bottom. Okay, so inhale, relax. As you exhale, you're going to tilt your pelvis back. Okay, so your lumbar spine comes up, then to the thoracic, up to your shoulder blades. Now pause at the top. Press your palms into the mat. Bring your bum up a little bit higher, but without those ribs flaring. I want you to inhale as you bring your leg to tabletop. As you exhale, set that foot down. Inhale, bring the opposite leg to tabletop. Exhale, bring the foot back to the mat, and repeat. Okay, so I want you to focus on control and balance. Try to keep your pelvis steady and level as level as you can. If you feel like your pelvis is starting to tire out, you can always place your hands underneath your bum for more support here. Okay. Nicely done. Tap into your lateral breath technique. Okay, so think of your rib cage moving in and out like an accordion. Okay, your breath moving out to the sides. When you breathe in Pilates, the air is directed in towards the sides and the back of the rib cage. And as you exhale, you feel that slight lift in the pelvic floor. For 3, 2, last one. Nice strong marches here. Okay, from here, we're going to inhale at the top and exhale as you lower back down. We're articulating now, okay? So don't just set your bum down. So your mid spine and then your low spine comes down. Nicely done, friends. Bring your hands out from your side body. You're going to drop your knees to the side and then turn your head to the opposite side, feeling that nice rotation through the spine. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Drop your knees to the opposite side, and then you're going to turn your head the opposite direction of your knees. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders if you're tense. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Come back to sit up position. Now from here, I want you to go ahead and cross one of your ankles over the top of your thigh. You're going to hold on to the back of your thigh for an even deeper stretch if that feels nice to you. Breathe through it. We're going to be stretching out our piriformis hip muscle with this move. And this muscle is quite a large muscle. It runs down through your hip, down the back of your leg. Okay. This also helps your foot externally rotate. So bringing your foot out to the side. So if your hips are tight, if you have a hard time with internal and external rotation, this is a nice one to incorporate into your hip mobility. Set your foot down, across your ankle, and then you're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. You can always hold on to the back of your thigh for an even deeper stretch. Try to bring your thigh a little bit closer to your body here. Don't hold your breath. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done, friends. From here, I want you to go ahead and extend your left leg long, extend your right leg long. Bring your hands overhead. reach, reach, reach long. So engage your abdominals and your glutes first. Then you're going to tilt your pelvis back. Bring your hands overhead, 90-degree shoulder flexion. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to lift your chest up, keeping your heels down on the mat. Okay, we're moving up with control. From here, place your hands down to your sides. You're going to bend your knees, scoot your bum back. All right, so I want your knees a little bit, I'll turn this way. I want your knees a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Now extend your hands over the top of your hips, okay? Palms are facing. We inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're gonna reach forward. So I want you to reach out and forward, not down and out, okay? So keep your hands parallel with your shins. As you exhale, you're reaching with your mid to upper spine. Now you inhale here, and as you exhale, you're gonna start at your lumbar spine and then retract your spine back, stacking bone by bone. Sit up tall, drop your shoulders from your ears. Now I'll turn to the side for the same thing, demonstration purposes. We inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're gonna reach out and away. Keep your hands parallel with your shins. Inhale here and exhale. You're gonna start with your your low spine. Stacking up your spine, dropping your shoulders from your ears. Inhale at the top. Exhale, spine stretch forward with your mid and upper spine. Inhale and exhale, you're going to start with your lumbar spine, retract back, drop your shoulders from your ears. Nicely done. Place your hands at the side of your mat. You're going to swing your legs around. We're going to come up to standing here, but first curl your toes under. Now I want you to come up into this little pike position. You're going to try to press your heels into the mat. Feel this nice stretch through the back of the calves. Okay, you can go ahead and bend one leg and extend the other for alternating calf stretch here. For 3, 2, and 1. Beautifully done. Walk your hands back, coming up to standing. At the top, drop your shoulders from your ears. All right, great job today. Let's go ahead and end our class with a Pilates roll down. So you bring your legs hip distance apart, bring your shoulders up, down, and back. Extend your hands forward, equal weight in both feet, 60% of the weight in the heel, 40% in the front of the foot. So we inhale at the top. As you exhale, you're going to bend first from your mid-spine, then you tuck your chin to your chest. Release your glutes as you cannot maintain that neutral pelvis anymore. Relax your neck, okay? I don't want you to grip with your neck. As you come down, the crown of your head faces the floor. You're going to inhale here, and as you exhale, you come on up, engaging your glutes, stacking your spine, bring your shoulders up, down, and back. Nicely done. Last one, okay? Inhale at the top, exhale, and we roll down, bone by bone. Release your glutes, relax your head, okay? Once you get to the bottom this time, I want you to pause. You're going to inhale as you nod your head, yes. As you exhale, you're going to shake your head no. Warming up the atlas and axis at the base of our occipital. We inhale here, and as you exhale, you're going to come on up, engaging your glutes, stacking your spine, dropping your shoulders from your ears. Nicely done, friends. Thanks so much for joining me today for this 30-minute posture improvement workout. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I can't wait to see you in the next workout. Bye-bye.